So now that Microsoft is actually creating patents that makes a tri-folding Surface Duo 3, I think it's time they actually do something else. And that's related more or less around the Z Fold 3. The Z Fold 3 and Samsung did a really, really great job of one thing. And that was giving us the beta programs on this phone. Because right now, at this moment in time, they are pushing out the stable version of Android 12 One UI 4.0. And what I will say with that is, yes, throughout the trial and tribulations of their beta program for Android 12 has been somewhat glitchy. And when it started, the front display couldn't actually work at 120 hertz. It only worked at 60 hertz. You know, there was some people's phones that were bricking their phones, other phones that were simply just the Facebook Messenger wasn't working. And again, there's millions of issues here and there. But as the updates went along, each of those issues got fixed with the beta updates, right? So you have all these, you have this first version that was so glitchy and buggy. Everyone downloaded, everyone, participated in it. Bam. Samsung said, okay, what's the issues? Here are all the issues. Bet. We're going to fix all those issues with the second update. Second update comes out. Now there's these issues. Third update, we're going to fix all those issues. So this is something that we honestly, because I know Microsoft doesn't watch my content, but this is something that they need to do with Microsoft with the Surface Duo 2, 1, 3, whatever. They need to have this type of beta program. And what I mean by that is because right now, we are currently 3 days away from ending this year. And this phone right here still does not have Android 11. Still doesn't have it. Still doesn't even look like we're going to get it at this point. And it's disappointing. But I talked about in another video how this would work when it comes to a beta program. Because just like the Galaxy Z Fold 3, you could actually have Android 11 on this device with a beta program and you would still hit the mark. They could literally release a beta program today for this device and say, listen guys, we're going to release this beta program. Understand going into it, it's going to be glitchy, it's going to be buggy, there's going to be problems you're going to have to deal with, but the big thing, the reason why it's going to be amazing is you're going to get Android 11 on this device, and as time goes on, every couple weeks, we are going to see all your problems, all your issues, and we're going to push out another beta update fixing all those problems and issues. They could do the same thing with this phone right here with the Z Fold 3 too. They could do One UI or Android 12 One UI with this phone too. Now, the only issue that Samsung claims was the reason why people they could not push out the One UI stable version yet was because there was an issue with Google Pay, and Google actually went ahead and pushed out a patch with Samsung to fix that. So with that being said, there's already a version of Android 12 One UI that Samsung has that through the levels they have fixed and corrected for the Z Fold 3. There's no reason why Microsoft can't do the exact same thing. And to be honest, what I think they should do is, if you really wanted to, and again, because Microsoft does have partnership with Google, with all these other companies, I'm not saying the full version, but partner with, Google and find a way to go ahead and do a beta program for Android 12L. That would honestly probably sell twice as many units of this phone right here. If you can get Android 12L running on this phone, taking a look at it, even in the beta program, I guarantee you so many people would be like, okay, no, that's interesting. And this is coming out when? March of next year, Android 12L? Trust me, the good marketing, the positive marketing for this device, even just one beta program would absolutely just destroy. And let's say, for example, they released the beta program Android 11 on this device, right? Which, again, like I said, because the beta program, not everyone needs to sign up for it. Not everyone needs to get it. So there's going to be a lot of people who might still be rocking Android 10 on this device and be absolutely fine and not move on to Android 11. But those who really do want it, give them an option and say, listen, you're going to go into this, and this could be completely buggy and glitchy, but you're going into this understanding that that is the stipulation you're going into. And maybe they get through 2 betas, and it's just too glitchy, too buggy, they can't even fix it themselves. All right, well then, when you know what you say, listen guys, we tried, We put it out there. It didn't work. Transparency with your consumer base is more important than anything. Because at the end of the day, you staying quiet, acting like, oh, we don't know what's going on here, is not helping. Even if they came out with a statement and said, listen, guys, we tried everything we could. The Android 11 cannot come to the Surface Duo 1, which I think is bullcrap. I think they can easily get that there. But if they said that, then we would say, okay, you know what? They tried, and, it might be bullcrap that they tried. It might not be true. It might be, wrong, but at least they tried. At least they gave it a fighting chance. At least they claimed to give it a fighting chance, right? So again, like I said, I'm excited to see how 2022 works because we got that patent revealed, and that patent looks like it's going to give us a tri-folding, Surface Duo 3. And if we get that, Microsoft, they're really trying to, truly compete with Sony. I understand the concept of trying something new, trying something, different. And I think the best way to summarize all this up is somebody comment this down below in my comment section, and it's so true. It's a cool concept going ahead and going to that, tri-folding phone. And for Samsung, they can do it. They're owning 84% of the market. They're going to sell almost 10 million units of this phone next year. The Z Fold 4 and Z Flip 4 combined. Because of that, they can go ahead and take the shot, right? They can take a shot in dog queue and be like, you know what? Love it. We're going to go ahead and see if a tri-folding phone works out for us, Microsoft, you can't. Microsoft, you really can't. Because for, this phone, for Samsung, they went through 3 levels of flip 3s or flip phones, foldable phones before they really got this correct. And before a lot of people trust them because they got it correct. You're on your second iteration of your cell phone, Microsoft, and neither of these is considered a top-end phone by the majority of people. But what you are doing is, because right now I feel like the people who do like this phone, right, either of these phones, and that's myself included, we are in a niche market where not everyone feels the way we feel, right? Because we look at these phones a little bit different than the majority of people. If you do a tri-folding phone from Microsoft, you're creating a bigger niche. You're making another niche. You're going into a complete another direction where people don't really care about the thickness. I said in my video, I said, if they created that phone, Microsoft, this would be how thick it would be. And somebody said it doesn't matter thickness as long as it has horsepower and it's powerful. And at the end of the day, that is true, but you got to keep in mind that they want this phone to be successful and sell millions of units. And at the end of the day, majority of people care about thickness of the phone. So if they go out there and they say, hey, this is our new phone, majority of people can say, nah. There might be a little niche market which goes, wow, this is a really cool concept. I love the performance. But it's such a small market. And the amount of money it's going to cost to make and actually, cost to make it to sell it for, it's just simply not going to return their investment. There's no point. They make 1 million units of this phone and they sell 20,000. It's not worth it at the end of the day for Microsoft, right? So, again, like I said, I really think they do need a solid beta program. I understand Microsoft, they have things figured out. They're doing them, but they need to figure out something soon because Android 11 looks like it's not coming to the Duo 1. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.